like this, I think of our great Presbyterian minister, Reverend Maurice Moyer, who always said, "Praise the Lord."
Praise the Lord.
I want to thank all of you for being here. Obviously, this is a very happy day for myself and my family, and I can't tell you how happy I am that all of you are here to help me celebrate this occasion. I'm glad that it has already been acknowledged that my family is here, sitting on the first row. My frat brothers are here, Kappas. Don't pay any attention about us having made a mistake. All of us are jealous of Kappas. I want to thank my good pastor, Reverend Christopher Bullock, for his wonderful prayer and for the very important spiritual leadership he has provided to me and my family over the years. I want to thank Stephanie Bolden, who is obviously the key person for this event, and it's her leadership, her vision for making this event possible. Stephanie has been a long-term supporter of mine and my family. She was a mentor to my daughter, Julie, who's sitting here. Julie, Stephanie was your assistant Girl Scout leader when you had a Girl Scout troop. And she has been always supportive of me and my family. I want to thank all of the people who spoke today. Senator Coons, Tom Gordon, our mayor. Dennis says I was his mentor. He was my mentee. And we both learned from each other in those days. I want to thank Theo Gregory for reminding me that I used to be his teacher. I want to thank Jay Street for reminding me that I was his teacher. I want to thank Senator Margaret Rose Henry, our senator, who has been such an inspiration to all of us over the years as a senator in the Delaware Senate. I want to thank, who else did I miss who spoke? Darius Brown, who is a councilman from this district. Senator Bobby Marshall, who spoke so well about our relationship over the years. Stephanie, who did I miss? Obviously got to say something about Secretary Shaylon Blatt, not Blate, Blatt, who worked tirelessly with Representative Stephanie Bolden for making this event possible. Oh yeah, Norman Oliver, who has talked about for seemingly years and years about something being named for Jim Sills. Norman, it finally happened. Where are you?
Yes, sir.
In the few minutes I've got left, 3 or 4, I want to try to make 2 points. First point is that this is obviously a beautiful bridge, the Market Street Bridge. It's a historic bridge. It's a bridge that's been pivotal in the overall economic development of our city. It's a bridge that represents the major entry point and exit point for our city. It's a bridge that really represents Wilmington in its entirety. And I can't think of any more symbol or governmental symbol historically for which I would want my name attached to. So I am grateful to have this Market Street Bridge called the Mayor James H. Sills Jr. Bridge. Thank you, Stephanie. The second point I would make is that it's really good for people to recognize what I supposedly have achieved But I got to tell you, on this occasion, it's also important for me to emphasize that this city has given me far more than I've given it. Over the years, this city, through various leadership roles I've had, has embraced me, embraced my family, has given me a lot of leadership responsibility, leadership trust, public support in all of my endeavors. And I have had a chance to exercise leadership roles that I never anticipated that I would have when I came to this city. And I have to go back a little bit. It was 1959. I came to Wilmington to work at family court as a probation counselor. Had just gotten a master's degree from Atlanta University. Wilmington offered me my first job. I hadn't been married too long, had one child, Jim Sills III, who's over here. And I came to Wilmington in advance of my wife and my son to look for a place to stay. I went to the Red Cap when I got off the train and said, "Hey brother, can you give me some ideas where I might start?" He sent me to the Walnut YMCA. The people at the Walnut YMCA sent me to see a lady by the name of Rosa Bridges, who lived in the 1300 block of Tatnall Street. A retired school teacher, lived alone, had a beautiful house, took I and my family in. We stayed with Rosa Bridges for 2 years until I could save enough money to get an apartment, making $400 a month working for the family court of the state of Delaware. But it was a beginning, and I went on to buy a house on the east side of town, live on the east side of town with my family for 36 years, raised my family. My son, who came here with my wife, of all of 15 months old, who is now your Delaware Cabinet Secretary of the Department of Information and Technology. I'm going to embarrass him, but I'm going to do it anyway. Where's Jimmy, my son? Stand up, Jimmy. Thank you. I could go on, but I've had a blessed life in Wilmington. I appreciate this honor, but I know that much of what I've been able to achieve has been because of what has been given to me by the city and the citizens of this city and the trust that they've given me in the various leadership roles that I've had. So again, I'm grateful for Representative Bolden, I'll make you one pretty soon, for taking the leadership and the initiative to make this day possible. I live too not far away, over here at one of these condos, and it'd be nice to go on my patio and look out and see a bridge named after me. Somebody said, "Your bridge." I want to recognize a real special friend of mine. I'm so glad to see him here. Arthur Boswell, who was my chief of staff, my friend for a long number of years. Good to see you, Mr. Boss. Stephanie, I think I've said all I need to say. I see Tom, one of my assistants over here. Hi, Tom. Good to see you.
Tom Norris.
Tom Norris. Yeah. Again, I want to thank you for being here. God bless you all.